Hey guys, Jared with Trident Fly Fishing, and today we're going to be tying a classic pattern. We're going to tie the Renegade. It's one of those fly patterns that you just have to know how to tie, and very versatile, very good visible pattern. And we're going to get started right now. So in the vise today, I have a Daiichi 1170 in a size 12. This is larger size for this fly, but I'm actually going to make a little trip and do some blue lining this weekend, and I think this is going to be one of the dries that I fish. And for me, in a size 12, it works very well. So I'm just going to start this with thread, and I'm just using an olive 3/0 uni. And what I'm doing now is I'm just going to add a little hotspot tag, and I'm just using some gold Flashabou. I've seen it tied with and without this. I like it. I think it just adds another little fish catching thing to it, and it doesn't take much time to add. So just going to wrap this up. I'm actually going to wrap this further than I need it and then cover it. So tie that off. A couple wraps. So I'm going to tie in my hackle, and for my hackle I just have this really cool brown grizzly. The original pattern uses a Coachman brown, but I really like this grizzly hackle. So I've stripped off the fibers from one side, which is just hopefully going to make it wrap cleanly on my first wrap, which it did. So I'm just going to wrap this forwards and just touching turns or as close as I can get them. And then I tie these differently. Sometimes I tie them pretty sparse with a couple of wraps of hackle, and sometimes I tie them really, really bushy. I think it depends on what you're trying to go for, the look. And honestly, it fishes well both ways for me. Just going to clean this up, trim that off, and then tie in my body material, which is going to be 3 strands of peacock curl. So just going to grab those, tie them in by the tips, even up the tips, just break them off clean, and then tie them in. Wrap that down. And I want to bring this back to where my hackle ends. Okay, so I'm going to start wrapping my other hackle right at this point, and I kind of want to fill that out. So I'm going to leave my thread there and just start wrapping my body forwards. This fly definitely reminiscent of like a Griffith's gnat or something similar. It's just a great kind of do-all attractor fly. And like I said, for me, in the small streams that I'm going to fish this weekend, it works perfectly. One of the reasons I like it is that you get a light hackle in the back or in the front and a dark hackle in the back, and it helps me see it, I think, in all lighting conditions. So trim that. So again, for my forward hackle here, I have this grizzly ginger, which I just really like. So I'm going to strip off the fuzzies, tie this in. I'm going to, again, strip a few fibers off this side, and just strip a few fibers off this side, and it'll just help it wrap cleanly. Okay. Trim the butt, and begin wrapping this forwards. So just like to sweep these fibers back so that I don't trap any when I come around and wrap them. And again, when I try to tie this off here, I want to make sure I don't trap too many. Let's just work that through. 1 wrap, 2. Fold this back and kind of clear out my hook point or hook eye. Create a little head and trim this out. Okay, so I'm just going to whip finish. So you can find a list of all the materials in the description below, and all of the materials are available at tridentflyfishing.com. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit the bell notification button so you're notified of all of our future fly tying videos. Just a little bit of head cement, finish this fly off. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.